Hello and welcome. My name is Summalea Day and I'll be guiding you through an evening flow. Now, this practice is perfect for anyone that just wants to stretch out before bed or wind down after work. Now, if you have a bolster at home or some pillows, just bring them close to your mat because we will use them in today's practice. And then begin to move to the back of your mat, coming into a standing position to begin. So just making your way there, allow your feet to just rest underneath your hips. Spread through your toes, grounding down, and then begin to draw up through your body. Your shoulders soften and relax. Invite softness into your heart, your belly. And you may choose to have your arms by your side here or rest on your belly, your heart. And then closing down your eyes, I just want you to take a moment to come back to your breath. Really moving away from your day, from any thoughts that are running around crazy in your mind, things that you have to do after your practice. Just coming back to this moment. Feel your feet grounded on your mat. And feel your breath. The rise and fall of your hands as you inhale and exhale. And maybe this connection, this touch, just brings a little smile to your face. And together, let's take a really deep breath in. And a releasing breath out. Allow your hands to fall by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Maybe your gaze follows your fingers. Exhale, forward fold, deep bend through your knees. Relax through your shoulders, your neck, your head. Really allow your body to be heavy. Exaggerate this forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold. Let's do one more like this. As you inhale, sweep up, lengthen through your body, lift your gaze. Exhale, melting over your body. Deep bend through your knees. Now just heel toe your feet slightly wider. Maybe bend your knees a little more. Hands come to your elbows, finding your ragdoll. And then just begin to come back to your breath. Let it just flow naturally, inviting a gentle sway from side to side. And just noticing when you sway, where the stretch travels to. Maybe the outside of your legs might wrap into your glutes, your lower back. And just know it's okay to have a really deep bend here. So deep that your chest touches your thighs. One more breath here. As you exhale, allow your hands to find the mat and slowly walking into your downward facing dog. And there's no rush here. As you arrive, spread through your fingers, push the floor away, and then coming into some free movement. Pedaling through your heels, wiggling through your hips. Breathing naturally here. Feeling the stretch travel up the back of your legs. As you inhale, lift up to your tippy toes and then bring your heels over to the left side of your mat. Bend through your knees and push the floor away. Feeling this beautiful side body stretch here. Maybe you do a few bounces and it comes into your hips. Slowly come to center. Your heels come over to the right. Bend through your knees. Sink your hips back. Feel that stretch through your left side body now. Moving if that feels good. Back to center and just pedal out your heels once more. Soften through your elbows. A deep breath in. And a long breath out as you slowly drop your knees down to your mat. And as they both arrive, begin to soften through your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, roll through your spine, press the floor away. Inhale. Exhale. One breath, one movement here. Rolling through your cats and cows, feeling that space come into the back of your body. And if it feels nice, close down your eyes. Connecting with your breath. Notice if you can send it into the back of your body, into the back of your lungs. And from here, when it feels right to do so, we're going to find our child's pose. Nice wide knees here. Big toes touch, knees nice and wide. The option to bring a pillow or a bolster underneath your chest and just coming all the way over here. Allow your forehead to find your pillow, the floor. A space running through your hips. And allow yourself to soften. Slow down from your day. We're in no rush, nowhere to be. One more deep breath here. Let's take a clearing breath out. And slowly begin to walk your hands back to your knees. Bring your knees together and just your hips come to one side as you extend your legs out in front. And just roll through your ankles, your toes. You might hear some cracks and creaks. And then coming to a comfortable cross-legged position, option to sit on a bolster or a block. And I'm just going to face you guys, but continue to face to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Your exhale rolls your head down to your chest. Left ear finds your left shoulder. You're just trying to invite space into your neck and the top of your shoulders. We hold a lot of tension here. Just moving with your breath, knowing where you need to go. It might feel quite nice to pause or come into a full head circle. And your eyes can be closed for this practice. There's no need to have them open. Your next breath in brings you to center and just begin to roll through your shoulders. Forwards and backwards. And then walking your hands over to the right. Bring a gentle twist in. Gaze comes over your back shoulder. Relax through your belly. A deep breath here. And as you exhale, your right hand comes by your side and just sweep your left arm up and over. Breathing into the left side of your body. As you exhale, walk your hands out in front. Now you can find a fold here, maybe coming to your fingertips or your elbows, or you may bring your bolster, your pillow back in front and just gently melt over here. Just depending on how open you are this evening. If you're feeling like you've got a lot of space through your hips and your lower back, feel free to just soften all the way to the floor. Otherwise, assist yourself here. Bring a pillow underneath your body. Make it nice and comfortable. As you exhale, lift your gaze, walking your hands back and just changing your legs over. Then walking your hands over to the left, your gaze comes over your back shoulder. Soften through your hips, your belly. Unwinding from the day, just let go of any tension you're holding on to. Let your exhale just take it away. Your left hand walks by your side and sweep your right arm up and over. Send your breath into the right side of your body. Travel it all the way down to your hip. Breathe in. As you breathe out, returning to your fold. And you might notice that it feels a little different on this side, and that's normal. We tend to hold a little bit more tightness and tension in one side of our body, so just accepting that and then move into the space you've got here. And coming back to your breath. Exhale, lift your gaze. Walking your hands to your hips, extending through your legs. Once again, a little roll through your ankles, your toes. You might just rub down your legs a little. And then making your way onto your back, nice and slowly. As your head touches the mat, extend your arms overhead, your legs lengthen. Reach through your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Giving yourself a cuddle here, a gentle rock from side to side. And just taking a moment here to pause, thinking about your day and just one thing that you're grateful for, something that made you smile or laugh, a spring in your step. And just allowing this gratitude to melt over your body. Soak it up. Let a sparkle come to your skin. Exhale, release your arms. Your feet come mat width apart. And just window wipe your knees from side to side. Your knees come to center. And just begin to extend your right leg to the ceiling. Your hands come behind your knees and just pulling lightly towards your body, feeling that length through your right leg. The option to point and flex your foot here. You might notice as you flex your foot, the pose, the stretch deepens. And as you point your foot, you might be able to bring your leg a little closer to your body, creating a bit more space. And just being aware that your upper body is completely relaxed. No tension in your belly, your shoulders, your neck, your head. Taking your right ankle across to your left thigh, press your right leg away. And then coming into your figure four, threading your arms through, holding on to your left knee, shin, hamstring. A deep stretch into our right glute and hip. Three more deep breaths here. Releasing your left leg down your mat, hug your right knee into your chest. Now we're going to come into a twist. I want you to physically move your hips over to the right. Then your right knee comes all the way to the left and it finds either the floor, your bolster, or a pillow. Now, you've got the option to hug your bolster or pillow here if that feels really comfortable and maybe nourishing for your body. Otherwise, open up through your right arm, finding some space through your chest. Allow your gaze, your head to fall over to the right. Let go of your hips, your jaw. Breathing in here. As you breathe out, bringing your hand to center and then allowing your right hand to actually help your right leg back to your mat. Square up your hips and then lengthening through your left leg now. Hands come behind your knee. Softness through your upper body and just a light pull on your left leg. The option to point and flex your foot if that feels good. Just being aware of how the stretch changes as you move through your foot. I think it's quite cool. Breath is long. Your eyes are closed. Releasing your leg, your left ankle finds your right thigh. Begin to push your left knee away. And then thread your arms through, coming into your figure four on this side. Feeling the stretch into your hip and your glute on the left side of your body. And just send your breath there. Letting go of any tension that you're holding in between your eyebrows, your belly, maybe your toes. Three more deep breaths here. Your next exhale, releasing your right leg along your mat. Coming to our twist on this side. So take your hips over to the left and then your left knee comes to the right, either using your pillow or bolster if that feels good. But if you're quite open, your knee can come all the way to the ground, either cuddling into your pillow or opening up through your left arm. Finding that gentle twist from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Let go of your body, unwinding. Taking one more deep breath wherever you are. And allow your exhale to bring your head to center. Your left hand helps your knee back to your mat. And then we're going to place your pillow, your bolster underneath your hip. So lifting up through your hips, just place it underneath your bottom. And you can just stay here or begin to lengthen your legs to the ceiling. Now, I don't want your legs to be active here. I want a nice soft bend through your knees. Now, if you don't have a bolster or pillow handy, you can just have your bottom on the mat and just lengthen up through your legs. So even though they're dangling in the sky, they're really soft. Maybe you kick your legs around, shake any excess energy you've got to really allow yourself to settle in this stillness and bring your hands to your belly. Awareness comes to your breath, just feeling each inhale and exhale move through your body, connecting to the sensations that come in. Five more deep breaths here. I just want you to be aware if your mind begins to wander, just see if you can guide it back to your breath. No judgment if your mind does begin to come into thoughts and feelings and stories that you may have. That's okay. Just come back to your breath. One more breath in here. And as you breathe out, bend through your knees. You might take a moment to hug your knees to your chest, a little rock from side to side. And then you're going to make your way into your Shavasana, taking your time to arrive here. You might choose to place your prop underneath your knees just to lift them a little higher. I personally like that. You may choose to keep them underneath your hips, or maybe you place it underneath your head if you're ready to fall asleep. And just take any final wiggles, movements, adjustments you may need to really allow yourself to surrender here. Your hands can lay by your side or rest on your belly or chest. Allow your feet to fall open. Hips and shoulders are heavy, belly soft. And together, taking a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. And let go here. Surrender in this stillness. And taking as long as you need in your Shavasana this evening, soaking up all that goodness that you created in your practice. And when you're ready to move, do so slowly. Be kind, be gentle to your body. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will see you next week. Bye now.